Well, hi Scorpios. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For our Scorpios, what do you need to know? For Scorpios, any advice is always welcome, always. Scorpios, weekly reading. Whoa, I like the wheel of fortune there. Okay, for Scorpios. Oh, your first card out. That's you, that's your card. So you're in your highest energy. The overall energy, ooh, 8 of Swords. You're moving forward from that. That is awesome. Coming out of a slump. Okay, got a few cards left for the second part of the reading. So Scorpios, the overall energy is the 8 of Swords. This is a card of illusion. It's the feeling of being trapped and not knowing what to do, not seeing your way clear to make a decision, or knowing, the answers to base your decisions on. But these swords of truth and clarity are all around you. Your feet are not bound. Your mouth is not bound. So you are free to make some choices here. And it looks to me like you're going to figure that out, because in your highest energy, I have the Death card. This is your card, Scorpio, in the tarot deck. But it's all about the end of the old, the beginning of the new. And so with the end of the old, the beginning of the new, it's also a card of transformation. So you are going to be making some changes. And you're going to be putting some things behind you in order to do that. So you are coming out of that 8 of Swords energy. I have the 4 of Pentacles next to the Death card. You've been stuck in that energy of the 8 of Swords for a while, but you are coming out of it and you're going to run right past it. So this is just that feeling of no movement, the heaviness of not being able, like I say, to see which way to go, to make decisions. And so there wasn't any movement. Now there is lots of movement, because on one side of that 4 of Pentacles is the Death card, which is definitely movement. And on the other side is the Knight of Swords, which is the fastest moving energy in the tarot deck. It's taking action. That's what you're doing. You're picking up one of those swords and you're holding it up in the air, and you're like, I got it. I know exactly what I want to do, what I need to do, and I'm going to do it. So to heck with this being stuck anymore. I have the Ace of Cups under the Death card and next to the 8 of Swords. Oh man, you have so much love to offer. Wow, look at that. You have a huge cup. Well, this is what you want. I mean, whatever this is that was holding you back had to do with love, too, because it's right next to the 8 of Swords. You might have been in love with someone who was not returning it, because on the other side of the 8 of Swords is the 5 of Pentacles. And this is under the Knight of Swords. So this is that feeling, well, it is about being lonely. It is about being left like out in the dark, out in the cold. It could be ghosted. It could be, it's just this all around feeling of rejection. And it can be depression. So, you could have been depressed over a failed love relationship, or they weren't accepting your huge cup of love, or they weren't returning it. And you're just done with it. You're just flat out done with it. You see yourself clear to move forward now. I have the 7 of Cups under the Ace of Cups. You see their cup for what it is. They were a 7 of Cups. All those cups have something else in them. They can't hold as much love as you can give, okay? So they all yell, pick me, pick me. I'm the cup for you. But not one of them is the right one. So You're figuring this out. You're figuring that all these cups, they have other interests that supersede a relationship, that supersedes love, you know. And so when you get into those relationships, you never get that full cup back. You give it out, but you don't get it back. I have the High Priestess right next to the Seven of Cups and right under the Eight of Swords. This is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. So this card says pull back that pomegranate curtain that's right behind her and pay attention to what your gut is telling you. Pay attention to your intuition. Your intuition runs very strong, and you can trust and believe in what yourself is telling you. That is part of what probably kept you stuck in this Eight of Swords energy. You probably didn't trust that you were making the right decisions, but now you're clear. You're very clear on what you need to do. So, yeah, pay attention to your intuitions. Keep your sword up. I got the Page of Swords looking at the High Priestess. Don't have your sword up against your own intuition, okay? Because your intuitions, like I say, you can trust. It's like other people's problems, other people's love, other people's, not just love, what am I trying to say? It's surrounding factors, okay, that you should have your sword up against. Don't have it against your own intuition. That's like having it up against yourself, okay? So whatever you need, whatever you want, whatever you're looking for, keep that sword up. Pay attention. Seek the truth. Seek the clarity. You have your sword up here. You're making the right changes. And as you move forward, because you are definitely moving forward, and you're definitely going through a state of transformation and coming out of this slump like that you've been in, and it might have even been a depression of sorts, but you're coming out strong, very strong. So let's take out the rest of the second part of this reading, Scorpios. Wow, I think you got something going on here. Let's see, how many cards? 4. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, I need one more. There we go. I think I do. Sometimes they come out stuck together and it's hard to count them to see how many I have. I got one extra, that's okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got the Six of Wands next to the Knight of Swords. This is the card for success in love. Yeah, you're done with it. You're going to go out there and try and find success in love now. Okay, you're coming out of it. You're recovering. All those wands coming up in the background on this card are people who care about you, love you, friends, relatives, that see you as a couple with someone else. This wreath here can be a wreath of engagement. Oh my goodness. And you know, the reason I go, oh my goodness, is it's sitting right next to the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is trying to bring in somebody for you. This is the universe. The wheel is turning. And it always turns for the better. Will for the better. Oh my gosh, you can't stop it once it starts turning. It's probably because you brought yourself out. You're transforming. You brought yourself out of this place where you were at, a darker place, coming into the light. And action. Things are starting to happen. I have the King of Cups right next to the Wheel of Fortune. This could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. We know you're Scorpio, but one of those might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. Maybe in the person that's coming in some part strong area of their zodiac sign. But with the King of Cups, all cards are male or female. This is your energy by having a huge cup of love. We already know you have a huge cup of love, but not able to hold it back, hand it out. You just hold it back, waiting for the right person to come along. Well, the wheel's involved here, and they are like involved. They're going to move you forward. I have the Queen of Cups. So here's the soulmate energy. Now I have the Queen and the King of Cups. That's a soulmate coming in, and it will be based on love. this relationship, because cups are love. You will be able to hand out that cup, and the universe is trying to help bring them in. So the Queen of Cups here, the energy is your energy, and what you're doing is you're trying to peek into those little windows on that cup. Let me get that close. All the way around that cup, there's little windows, only cup in the deck with a lid on it, and inside are answers to love questions. So yeah, this time that you spent alone with the Five of Pentacles, you've really been sorting through the whole idea of love, on what it should look like, what it should feel like. So you're getting your answers, and you're ready to move forward. I have the Three of Wands next to the Queen of Cups and right under the Wheel of Fortune. There you are, holding onto that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand and looking out there over the world. There's 3 ships out there, and there you are. You're ready for your ship to come in once again, and it's under the Wheel of Fortune, so your ship is going to come in. It is going to come in. And it's going to be a soulmate connection with a lot of love. Love. This whole reading is based on love and just a lot of joy. Being seen together as a couple, a soulmate relationship is coming in. I have the Six of Pentacles under the King of Cups. Yes, your scales were thrown off balance. That's why you had to pull back that cup of love. But, you know, being breadcrumbed, that's another reason. See, this breadcrumbing, when people breadcrumb you, they give you just enough to stay into a relationship. And it's just enough to give you hope, that there's hope for the future. But that's as far as they go, ever. And it throws your scales off balance. Well, I think you become really aware of that energy. And that is what's helping you move forward and out of this Five of Pentacles energy and this Eight of Swords energy, and being trapped and not knowing what to do, not seeing the truth and clarity. But you are now. I have the Nine of Swords. This is under the Queen of Cups and next to the Page of Swords. Look, talk about love questions. During this time you spent alone, oh man. The same thoughts just kept going through your mind over and over and over. And it could have been anything from, how could they do this to me? Why don't they love me like I love them? To, why didn't I see it coming? Whatever it is. But the same thoughts, time alone, go through and through and through your mind. Well, your sword is up now. You're coming out of that energy here. And here's the offer. Here's the offer. Right under the Three of Wands. The Knight of Cups. This is a sincere love offer coming in. Look at that cup. What's the difference between the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups? The Knight of Cups has nothing in their cup. They have lots of room for love. This is a sincere love offer that's coming in. It's on that ship. This is your ship coming in. It's heading right towards the Strength card. The card for Leo, so Leo could be strong in someone's chart around this reading. There's the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. This card says you will know what to do and you will find the strength and the courage to do it. Well, and you know why? Because all this that has happened to you, you're wondering, why did this have to happen to me? Or why again? Whatever it is. It was a spiritual lesson. I have the Judgment card here. It was all a spiritual lesson. You learned it. You're waking up to it. So it's almost like you had to go to this place to get to this place. And see all these people waking up to the horn. They hear it now. They get it. This is you. This is your energy. So you understand it, and that's why you're able to move forward now and take action for your own life, your own good, and that brings in your ship, your actual ship. Wow. Okay. Scorpios, let's take out a card from your guardian angels and spirit guides on this reading. It may or may not have to do with this reading. It may be something that I was not able to cover. So let's just see what they have to say. Okay, for Scorpios. What do they have to say? Glasses, please. I have them on. Okay. For Scorpios, it is the 8 of action. I'm going to read this card to you. There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you. And yet, it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. Never know. That's a big stack of cards, those angel cards. Which card is going to come out and for who? So, Scorpios, this is your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.